Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. So, what do we got today? We get to listen to a song that is actually pretty recent. Um, a band called Polyphia? Polyphia?
Polyphia?
I don't know how to pronounce that. Hopefully, either of those pronunciations are right. Let's see. A song called Playing God. Let's see. I don't know much about this band. I've never heard of them, and it looks like Gage doesn't either, so let's hop into it and see what's up. Okay, so this is very clearly a different genre of rock than what we had been listening to. So that already accounts for a significant amount of differences. But even just you can hear the difference in in production. You can hear the difference in production from a song in 2022 compared to a song from 10 years ago, 20, 30 years ago. I'm kind of glad to be back in modern times, I'm going to be honest. Uh, don't get me wrong, a lot of the songs we've listened to have been great. It's just like this is a certain there's a something about this sound already that I very much appreciate about modern music. So let's go ahead and get back into it. I just needed to take a second to point out that difference and appreciate where we are right now. Okay, yo, there is so much going on here. So we have sort of like the main event, which is this Spanish sounding acoustic guitar, which is a great sound. I love that Spanish vibe that they got going on. And then there's this like SoundCloud instrumental hip hop feel going on in the background. You have a bass guitar that's sort of creating the and then on top of that, or rather behind that, there's a really subtle like humming all the way in the back, and I think it's another layer of a bass guitar, I believe, and it's all working together very well. I very much appreciate this. Again, it's just hearing all of the subtle sounds that go on in a song is one of my favorite parts about listening to music. Hearing all of the extra details that go on that a producer puts the time to carefully construct that builds up to this larger song. I always appreciate that. And sort of coming back to this is very nice. It's not something that I've heard in really any of the music we've listened to so far. Um, the vibe I've been getting is that rock in general is a very straightforward genre. I think I still have that impression. This is I don't even know what you'd call this. I have no idea what you call this, but it's nice. It's very nice. I like this. I really like this. Oh, and the whistling back there. You see what I mean? So much to digest in that song. I mean, there were obviously elements of rock, they had elements of like funk and electro funk, they had elements of hip hop. Obviously, like I said, the Spanish guitar was the focus. You had that bass guitar back there. I mean, and the whistling picked up, and they had like these really subtle synths in the background. The reverb was good. I mean, there's just they have a very good understanding of how to make the most out of everything they want to do. It took it was like all these different elements coming together, and then the life that it took on was the life of like almost like an EDM song, just with actually good instruments. The vibe that it gave you with the melodies or the chord progressions. I don't know. I don't know the differences between all of those things on like a technical level. I'm not really all that educated, but the form that it took was one of that of an EDM song, or like I said earlier, a SoundCloud instrumental hip hop song. If you've listened to any of those guys, like Mr. Carmack, Graves, Pyramid Plaza, if you know anything about those guys, even like Masego and Medicine came from those spaces. If you know anything about those guys, then like this gives a similar vibe to the stuff that they make. It is very nice. I really like it. I really appreciate it. I'd love to hear more from these guys. I mean, that was great. That was great. But for now, that'll be it. I mean, this was nice.